Chicago Bowls, probably 2 weeks after we first got together. Recorded it real quick and put it on the internet as a joke. And then I guess there was just a lot of buzz online. And Steven's like, we have to do this for real now. And it was like, all right, so we're a real band. I was excited that people liked the music. I thought it was cool.
I came to Fest 6, like, holy shit, this is amazing. This is like everything I want to do.
I didn't even know anything about Fest. Despite the fact that I had been there for 2 years, I had no idea what was going on. We played a set on the floor of Lucy's. Yeah, before they had a stage or even a sound system.
It was like the first weekend Lucy's was open, actually.
There was a lot of people there, like a lot more than I think any of us were expecting, and they seemed like they all seemed to know the words, and we had music out for maybe 6 months at that point, and we were just completely blown away by just how much emotion was coming back at us. And we probably played like 18 minutes because that's literally all the material that we had. And yeah, ever since then, Tony has basically asked us to play, every year after that.
Dikembe, basically, if they're a great band. Like, they definitely have, like, you listen to them, people get drawn to it. As people, they're some of the best people ever. Dikembe was on a label, and they got fed up with the way the label was treating them, and they're like, this, we can do it ourselves. And so they started Death Protector Records. They put out their own. Now they're putting out records for other bands, too. Rainey still books all the tours. Like, they do everything themselves. And that's respectable. That's how it used to be. And they're still doing it instead of relying on other people. And I don't think it's easier now, but you have more resources now to be able to do stuff like that. They do a lot, and they do a lot to help other people too, and that's part of like this whole like the way the resources are now. It's almost like I can understand wanting to be on a record label, but I can also don't understand why everybody wants to be on a record label. It just seems like you can do everything now. Like, you can build your own site, you can put out your own records, you can record your own shit the way technology is now. Like,
when we started, we didn't have any money, which is why we were asking Tiny Engines for like, hey, can you throw us some money? Obviously we didn't have enough money to like press records on top of everything. So Tony actually, he was like, encouraged us to do it ourselves also, and we're like, well, we can't really afford it, and then so he gave us a loan, and then we paid him back, but then we did make some money from Hail Something, and then that's what we took and then released a CD for our friends, Expert Timing, and then we had enough money to put out an LP for them, and now we don't have any money. So we're not making any money from any of it. We've lost a lot of money. So I mean, I had put out other stuff for a small record label we did, but it was all like cassette tapes, and there was never as much money involved, so it's kind of like, we're gonna try to do this. This is all of the money that we have, and I hope we don't fuck it up for you guys. I hope you guys like what we do. And yeah, it was great, and they let us use them to try it out, and like, cool, let's see how it works. And I think it was pretty positive.
I think what they're doing it's not to say like this is how every band should be, but it does show other bands and other people that, hey, we can still do it all ourselves.
Yeah, I'd much rather just be like, all right, it's the 3 or 4 of us making all the decisions and doing everything. We don't have to worry about like anybody else getting involved, and everything that we do is like, it's our choice to do it. We're gonna do it however we want. We don't have to worry about anybody else's timeline, anybody else's like what anybody else wants us to do at all. It's just like, just do whatever you want, do it however you want, and don't worry about, somebody else stepping in.
There can be a lot of hands that are involved in the process of just putting on a show for one night for certain places, and it's when you have to get in arguments with these people and realize just like, I don't know how this works, I don't know how you guys usually do business, but this is making us uncomfortable.
When you go on tour, there's people around the country that will be like, hey, you stay at my house, and then you go to their house, and it's like, hey, we got all these beds, here's some food, here's some beers, whatever, hang out, have a good time, like, not be weird, just like, I don't know, good people helping out, just taking care of bands.
And also be a connection to, like, if we're looking to book a show in a certain place, it's like, oh, we know these people from this band, they live there, let's ask them.
Even like this room, whenever bands come through town, like I have a bunch of futons at my house and like take care of bands, or David will, he's got an extra room over there, or during Fest, this is all gone and there's just air mattresses in here, 10 people sleeping in here, and yeah, just try to like help your buds out, and when you go on tour, other people help you out. It's about like make some friends and have some fun and not worry about like all the business bullshit. Just like something cool happens, cool.